I talked to my mom and she said, give me 3 names of people that you know in the treatment field, like that you think might help you. And I did. And within 2 days, I was out of jail, coming to Banyan on a full scholarship. But that was her way of helping me, and she did. And she made that call, and he said yes, that he would do what he had to do. And next thing I know, like, I'm calling this place, I'm calling Banyan, and I'm doing my assessment. And then the next day I hear my name over the intercom, and I really felt it was like God speaking to me when they're like, pack it up, you're leaving. Like, it was just like literally music to my ears. Once I got here and like I got a full scholarship here, I was here for 45 days. They took me to my court dates. They helped me. Like, my therapist showed up at my court date with me. Like, that doesn't happen at other places. Usually it's just like, find a driver, okay, good luck. They didn't have to do that. That's the difference. Like, they wanted to do that out of the kindness of their heart because, like I said, they believed in me. And then once it got time to like get me to move on, I got a full month scholarship to IOP, that doesn't just happen. Like, it's impossible for me not to believe in a power greater than myself when like all these blessings just keep coming my way. I didn't know anything about addiction. I didn't know anything about the rooms. I didn't know anything about anything. I just knew that like if I didn't have it, I would be sick, and I didn't care who I hurt to get to the next one. And I'm a very caring person, so like it's hard when you actually like when you care so deeply and then you have something in your life that makes you not care at all. I was nervous that it was just going to be another go around, that it was just going to be another 3 hots in a cot, another just 30 days stint. And honestly, I thought that what's going to be different this time? Like, because people kept asking me that, but like I didn't know. I think like the main thing for me that I like realized right when I got here, like I wasn't just a client. The difference between this place and any other place that I've been to is they don't just break you down and send you on your way. Like, they make sure they build you back up, and like so that way you have everything that you possibly can get from a place like this to go out and do what you need to do to help the next person. Oh God. um, I would just thank her because of my addiction, like she goes to Learn to Cope, and like she facilitates meetings all over Massachusetts, and like she carries Narcan in the city. Like, I'm not there, like, but she does it for like the people that never understood. Like, she didn't understand, like, for years why can't you just stop? Why? And like I didn't know that answer. And about 3 years ago, she went to one of these meetings, like for parents that don't understand, and now like she's huge in like the recovery community when it comes to like helping parents who don't understand and like just being there for support. And so if anything, like I would thank her because like she's not just helping me, like she's helping so many other people, and just like thank her for doing everything she could like to make sure like that I was always okay, because she was a single mom. Like, my dad's an alcoholic, and I still love him, because I am him. But like my mom was the one that like always made sure that I was okay. Like, yeah, she enabled me. Like, she enabled me a lot in my active addiction, except for like when she started going to Learn to Cope, and like she started getting a backbone herself, and like I hated it at first, but like if anything, like if I could say anything now, it'd be like thank you and I love you, and like I'm so grateful that I have her, not just as my mom, but like as my best friend today. Like, she's my go-to for everything. Like, if my sponsor doesn't answer, like I call her next, and like she's able to give me advice today that like she's learned, and it actually helps me. It's not just like, oh, go to a meeting, or oh, call, she gives me like real advice, and it's like it's just a beautiful thing. Like, thank you for being my motivation. And I hope and pray that you never have to see me the way my mom saw me. Like, I'm doing this for me, but like it's gonna affect you in the long run, and I love you so much already, and I would do anything for you. I'm doing everything I can because I know it's gonna benefit both of us in the long run, and I can't wait to meet you. If you think it's the right thing to do, it is. And if you don't think it's the right thing to do, chances are it's not. And like, whatever you're feeling in your heart and your gut, go with it. And just give yourself a chance, because for so long I never thought I had anything to offer this world. And I thought that my life was going to consist of being on heroin or Suboxone for the rest of my life, because I didn't think there was a way out. But there is a way out, and like, these people will help you like find that light at the end of the tunnel. Like, they will help you until you can finally see it yourself, and you don't have to fake it anymore. Like, you have a purpose if you're still alive. Like, there are thousands of people that like thought they were invincible, and now they're 6 feet under, and they don't have a chance to tell their story, you know, but you do. So if anything, if I can give any advice, it'd just be to give yourself a chance, because maybe one day you'll help me.
This place saved my life because they didn't let me forget where I came from. They kept, every time like I would kind of like veer off track, they'd be like, remember where you just were. Remember what you're fighting for. Like, remember.